it's nice to be with you. I must have been about 16 years of age, working in the aircraft industry. I was saving up for my first motorbike, and I remember I'd saved £5 already towards that. And I went one Saturday night to the church in the middle of the city where I belonged. It was a missionary meeting. A man called Horace Butler was there from the Belgian Congo, as it was then, Zaire now. And it was a great meeting, pouring with rain outside, but inside was warm and dry, and there was a really Holy Spirit atmosphere. At the end of the meeting, the pastor encouraged us to be generous, to give generously towards a new Land Rover for the missionary. He'd planted many churches in the Congo, and he needed a new vehicle. As the bag came round, I was counting the change in my pocket, making sure I keep enough to pay my bus fare home. But when the bag got near, I felt very clearly God saying, "Give it all." I had no choice. Well, I suppose I did. But I put my hand in my pocket and I took out all the coins and the £5 note, and it all went into the bag. After the meeting, I walked in the rain back down to the city centre where the bus stop was, and bus came, and I suppose what I did was approaching the criminal. But I got on the bus and I thought, well, if I go upstairs, maybe the bus conductor won't come up there and he won't notice me. I was trusting God. I was so confident that it was going to be all right, one way or another. It didn't matter how God did it. And so I went upstairs, maybe to give God a bit of help. The bus went along, and it had been a late meeting, and it was now just gone 10 o'clock, and the pubs were turning out. At the next stop, a drunken Scotsman got on and came up the stairs. I was the only one sitting up there, and he came all the way down the aisle, halfway, and sat right next to me. I thought, oh, now the bus conductor's bound to come up here, and he was bound to notice me. So I thought, well, how are we going to do? How is this going to work? Lord, please help me. Well, the conductor did come up. "Fares, please," he said. And he came down the aisle. And the drunken Scotsman said to me, "Where are you going, laddie?" And I told him where I was going. And he says, "I'll pay for the wee laddie here." And he gave the bus conductor the full fare for himself and for me. Well, I tell you, I got off of that bus so glad that God had met my need. That night, the words of Jesus in Luke chapter 6, verse 38 came alive for me and has been a guiding principle in my life ever since. And I leave you with those words. Luke 6:38 says in the NIV, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, and will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." That bus fare that drunken Scotsman paid, God bless him, was worth more than my £5. And I got my motorbike in quicker time than I thought. God will help you if you're generous with the things that God has given to you. God bless you.